Hey there, everybody. Welcome to some Persona 5 Royal. If I can get my controller to work. I might have to use keyboard and mouse, but let's find out. I'd imagine this is a game where the controller should work, but it doesn't look like it is right now. I'm wondering if I'll have to go into settings or something like that. Could also be an unplug my controller and then plug it back in sort of moment. Okay, well, we'll stick with this for the time being. Try and get that to work. Sure. Alright, so we'll see how long it takes before something's changed. This was a game where I played it and I did not have a hard time figuring out what was going on. I might have to do another settings thing to get my controller to work, my D-pad. I might want to just check one of my other games to see if like it's my controller not working, but opening is different. As is kind of traditional for these games, I actually like the opening from the original better. Not necessarily the animation, but like almost always the original song is better than the new remake ones. It also goes for like even the newest remake, like Persona 3, the new one. I don't think that the opening song is as good as like Burn My Dread was. This game's gonna be a real nightmare to play if I have to play it with keyboard and mouse. Might actually be something I don't want to play if I have to do that. Might have to get it set up here first. This was not the problem I was expecting to have with this, if I'm totally honest with you. Let me just check something here. My laptop's showing some weird stuff compared to what my this is showing. Yeah, weird. Okay, well, whatever. I think it's my laptop having the problem in this particular case. Alright, see if we can configure this and get my... Is it a system setting? Okay, I'm only seeing... do I have to set this on? Okay, so it should be keyboard... there should have D-pad accessibility, but not working. Alright, well, today's keyboard and mouse, and we'll fix this later, which is going to be... bleh. I don't think keyboard and mouse is how you run this game. Allows you to experience the game with English or Japanese. I wonder what happens if I chose Japanese for like the subtitles. Would it be subtitled? I'm just gonna choose English. Tile screen config. Okay.
This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental.
There's probably a good reason to have it in this game, and I don't think it was in the other ones. It's because this one has villains that are...
Those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
This game's villains are a lot more close to reality than the Persona 4 and Persona 3 villains. Also, I think it's just partly because they force you to do this in like every
The
game.
contract has been sealed.
Except this is the wrong
The
time for this
world
in
is
most
not
times.
as it should be. If those who oppose fate and desire change,
So this is the
from
same
time
as
to
in
time,
previous.
they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Yeah, what is wrong with my laptop here? Opening scene starts off looking similar or identical. If there are minor changes, it's going to be hard for me to tell. One pretty immediate problem with like the mouse keyboard is like this thing being up on the screen during cutscenes. Like that wouldn't normally be there with the mouse. Or sorry, with the gamepad. I don't know what to call controllers anymore. What's weird to me is like also this scene in retrospect, because it's very strange in retrospect of knowing where this actually is.
There's someone here.
It almost makes you kind of wonder if they didn't have like something different planned to a certain extent, but it's hard to say for sure.
He's here. Moving immediately.
Okay, so we're gonna... Yep.
Good. Now get running.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
I like how they don't present these people's names at this point in time.
We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Okay.
Who was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
Okay. Action,
But I
mouse
have
key.
to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics. There he is.
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries, I can guide you.
Stop right there.
Okay. See, this is why it's a little bit weird, because,
Take him down, Joker!
these fellas don't really ever have that sort of human form. They only ever look like this, really.
Comparing
Okay.
power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Persona!
I can't remember if we can use a gown on this thing. Let's go back. Let's see if we can actually use all of our stuff here. The only thing is, I don't actually remember like what the button would be for figuring certain things out here. Huh. All right. Well. Let's see.
Go down!
Ouch.
Everyone else, head to positions. Use route B.
I wonder if I can just attack. Got a critical. Okay.
Pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way.
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting... Come on, run!
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I really want to be, like, revealing about what's going on here.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
But what I can say is that,
What?
um... Alright. Okay, I think this is the first deviation, because this didn't exist. Does that change, like, I wonder if that changes what's about to happen here.
Joker, stop! It's an
Because this is a
enemy right
different
near you.
route then.
Even you can't. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
Okay, well this fundamentally changes a lot about this game very quickly.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her. She's the weird reading I've been getting.
This does kind of ruin our plan.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today.
Okay, so I guess we already know her at this point in time.
Let's do this, Senpai!
Interesting that Tava doesn't recognize Rhythm. Okay, I wonder, like, how much this is going to actually impact what's going on here, because,
That's
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
So I know the name of the person who that's added to the game, but I don't know what her role in it is. Although apparently completely changed in the plot.
Calm down.
I'm trying to remember, like, there's a button that lets you figure out the scan, and it's not, like, tied to the keys that are available here. It was normally one of the, like, shoulder buttons, and it wouldn't show up on this, like, wheel here. So, I don't know. Not sure where that is. Let's try this. It's not the instant kill, so it's much more likely to do something. I like how she's got Vorpal Blade and I've just got these crappy moves. I was wondering if it was going to show, like, the new mechanic, which is, like, there's these new sort of team-based moves.
I think that's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed.
Please go. I'm going to make you still have something you need to do.
Okay.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
The thing that makes this difficult to figure out and parse is that this is near-ish to the last third or last quarter of the game.
All right, let's do it.
So where she's going to actually end up being in the story is going to be a bit confusing, I think. This looks more familiar.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The
exit should be up ahead.
Through there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Okay.
Over there.
Just gonna double check something again here. It's gonna cut off for a second. Yep, weird. Okay.
See ya.
Okay, so this is where it goes back to normal.
Huh, what a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Trying to not give away any spoilers, but I guess saying that she would have ruined part of the plan
Enemies
is...
here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go!
Oops.
Go, go, go! Get over there!
Stop struggling! Suspect secure!
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed! Cuff it!
So I don't know, like... I feel like I can give this away, because when I played this the first time around in the original one, it was not actually difficult for me to sort of parse at this stage of the thing, because I like watching, you know, heist movies and stuff like
the
that.
drug was too strong.
This is not actually
Wake him up.
you getting caught, and that's, well, you are, but like that was intentional. You're here on purpose, is what I basically predicted, like when I got to this point the very, very first time.
No dozing off.
So that's why I was saying, like, her rescuing you would
Still don't
kind of
get
ruin
it,
your
dude.
plan.
Give it up!
I wonder if that's changed, but I can't really imagine how that would have. They actually imply it more so this time than they did in the other one.
Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
It doesn't really matter what you say here, just say whatever.
You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals like you. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. The thing
Some
that
of those
all
are
those
true
crimes were
regardless,
by a
actually.
punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it.
Some of them are not true, and some of them could never be proved in any court. Oh god. Yeah, you know what? Why not? This game is actually ridiculously hard at
Should
times.
know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
It doesn't matter again what you say here, just do whatever. And this is one of those you have to do the thing to progress. This is the signed thing that they have
Don't
in every...
expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand.
in pretty much every
One
Persona
must
game.
take full responsibility for their actions.
Okay. Well, I guess I got an actual keyboard, so... okay, or maybe my keyboard doesn't work. Okay, God damn it. Okay, what? Oh, this. There we go. If you look at the legal text really, really carefully, it's actually got, like, real terms of service stuff, so if you name your character after yourself, you get screwed over.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The Prosecutor's Office? What business do you have here?
That's a weird question.
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
It's kind of interesting that they stuck with businesswoman. Usually it's like someone introduces their name and then it replaces whatever title they have here with their name.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
So this is not really how, like, detectives would work under these situations, because they do have to cooperate with the prosecutor. If they don't, they get kind of screwed.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
I think a bunch of these people you, like, basically never see again.
Important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with them.
This is a lie. This is a lie. You're there for days.
It's for your own sake.
Okay.
His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand. I didn't expect it'd be you. You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here. And I can't stop them. That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it. This isn't an issue of whether or not it can be used in court. I need to know. This is my case, after all. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart?
I don't remember that button with the number 2 being there.
Now, tell me your account of everything. Start from the very beginning.
So this is where it's like, you know, you don't end up being here for like a short amount of time, you end up being here for like hours. Days even. Alright, so this has been in, I think, all of the Persona games, the butterfly. It's a representative of a thing that is part of the deep lore of the game that I don't really care too much about. Because you chose Maniac difficulty, you moron.
But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future.
This is also one of the reasons why I was able to sort of parse together that this isn't, like... normally these games take a full year, is what they are. So I'm saying half a year is implying that this is half of the game. Sure. Man, why can I not get my laptop to run here? Like, my laptop is running, it's just... it's not working. Probably have to reset it.
Doors to your left will open.
It's interesting that, like, they don't even try to translate any of that stuff.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
That's why you should have finished him off.
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth! To a person, though? That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
It's interesting that they're saying that, because I wonder, like, there was that sort of mental shutdown thing going on with the, I can't remember the name of it, but you go in that sort of zombie mode in Persona 3, where people are just sort of, like, shamble around and just go, like, They wouldn't, like, bite anybody or anything, but they just stand there. Alright.
After meeting you, I get the feeling that's what's going on. Huh?
And tomorrow's task is so...
My computer's saying please restart your device. I'm going to relaunch to update my browser at the very least. Alright, so this is the part of the game that is the most nightmarish, in that it is 100% accurate to this place. I've been here. This is actually only a fraction of what's really here. If you're ever confused about where to go next, look at the upper right corner of the screen to view various hints. The problem here is actually, this station is, like, gigantic. This is, like, I think Shibuya Station, I'm pretty sure. It is huge. There's a lot going on here. There's the doctor. They actually let you skip the first part of it. That's kind of funny. I think they were like, people are getting lost here. This is, or is this, I can't remember actually if I have to find my way out of there normally. Howdy, officer. Take right after the apartment with the stairs. Okay. So we can also listen in to conversations like over here. Okay. So we click here, but it's the right place, but no one's there. Is how this is gonna go.
Looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, it belongs in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next, I need to take this package to...
Is that a Kappa? I think that's a Kappa. Alright, let's see here. Let's see, so this is, I think, a movie theater. How are you doing? Let's see. So this is the place that you go to for shady medicines. This place is also... wait. Tobacco store. Let's see. Secondhand shop. I feel like this place is new, actually. Okay, so this is LeBlanc. I kind of want to poke around a little bit to see what the other places are. This is the bathhouse, I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. Wait. Dining bar. This is where I really need the camera on the other thing. This is the bathhouse here. I can't remember what stats you get from going there. Alright, so here's the menu. Got, like, probably coffee, 400 yen, probably some other thing like a cafe latte, 450, and then, like, curry for 800 yen. Okay, yeah, I really need to turn off my laptop and turn it back on again.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it.
I thought it was a train.
The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
There's like a cutscene near the beginning. I don't know if we just missed it or something, but it's like a train that goes down the wrong way.
Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
Well, we'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
I can't remember if that cutscene is supposed to have been before
We'll
this,
see
but
you
I feel like
next
it
time.
was. Because it gives context to what those, like, old people are talking about. Maybe that's supposed to be later, but...
4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy. Uh-huh. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh?
It's interesting that he doesn't know you at all, like, you know,
Have
whatever.
you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... Well, not that that matters. Follow me. This is your room. I'll at least give you sheets for your bed. You look like you want to say something. It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then, I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved.
I'm not actually sure why they would, like, say you need to transfer to Tokyo. That's a weird thing to do.
In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass. It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know. Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted. Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow. Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday.
I'm surprised he doesn't work on Sundays, honestly, all things considered.
Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
Let's see. Thought we could actually clean this stuff. Yeah, I guess I just had to click on a different pile of clutter. I like not gonna be mocked, but the floor is still exactly the same as it was before. Like, zero change.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right?
Now you have to understand that you're going to get replaced by a cat that's going to tell me to go to bed at like 8 o'clock every night.
I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that?
Okay. Going to bed is a special action that will advance time. Time is limited. Yep. I think the actual storage stuff there is like a bunch of bags of like coffee beans or something like that. Alright, so time for us to play the game where everyone just tells us to go to sleep.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
You know, it is kind of interesting they literally just stood there that whole time, I guess. He could have just left.
Just get in the car. How dare you cry?
No!
Don't give me that shit.
Ow!
I think they might change the character model from who that's supposed to actually... Maybe they don't, I can't tell.
You think you're worth call?
I'll call the...
The police are my bitchy.
No!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer.
Because who that is actually kind of a spoiler in a certain way.
Get out of my face. This ain't a show. You're lost, kid.
The character model looks a little bit similar, but also a little bit different. Mostly similar, but...
Get in the car.
Yeah, it's the one that's definitely malware because it can't be deleted properly and it's also distorting all of your apps that are around it. Just, let's see if we can figure out what any of these apps actually are. Not really. Trying to delete it again. Goodbye, malware. It's harder to delete than Norton, though, so... Definitely the strangest of the Velvet Room attendants, honestly.
Trickster, Welcome to my velvet room.
So there was some, like, really cruel meta tricks that were being played on the audience here, because one of the things that sort of people who play Persona knew is that the original voice actor for Igor had died, which is really, you know, it's a sad thing, but
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up.
that's very much the wrong voice for him.
I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
And it was hard to tell if that was because they had to change the voice actor.
Mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place.
But it sounds so wrong that it's obviously wrong.
I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
Some of his dialogue is wrong as well.
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you. I speak of the end to everything. However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world? Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation.
A lot of the dialogue in this game doesn't actually matter until you get one that does matter.
To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I'm trying to remember what numbers that would represent, and I don't think that those represent actual numbers.
Now then,
hers
it
do.
Seems the night is waning. It is almost time.
I don't remember
Take
my
your
Roman
time to
numerals well
slowly
enough to
come
remember what O
understand
would be.
this place. We will surely meet again.
Or Y, for that matter.
Eventually.
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
Looks like you're up. Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go.
I'm kind of surprised that he has a car.
Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat.
What's new in Chrome? That's not relevant to me. Does it automatically open back up to here? Is it working though? Goddamn thing.
Do me a favor and behave yourself, alright? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be
Okay,
expelled.
finally
if you
got my
cause any
stupid...
problems.
Okay, so I finally got my stupid thing to work, so I've got chat now. I don't know when you guys were in here saying this, but we are at the very beginning of the game, and how long ago did I play Persona 5? That was about 3 years ago. What I was interested, like, immediately was, it's interesting that they introduced the new character, like, right in the prologue sort of thing. And it's confusing as to where she's going to fit into the narrative as the way they've done it, but...
In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go.
I was wondering if they'd, like, completely throw this off the rails when I saw the new character at the very beginning. Because, like, there's a real chance that the entire plot gets derailed from there. But they didn't do that.
In charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID. Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect
You know, in spite of all these people saying it's like, you know, don't cause any trouble, you cause a lot of trouble in this game throughout the course of this game.
That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really, though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
Do you think the revised intro is worse? Do you mean like the revised prologue, or do you mean the revised, like, opening cutscene?
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
Because as far as, like, the prologue goes, I actually thought there were a bunch of, like, little plot-holey type things the first time I played it, when I sort of thought about it in retrospect, but I kind of ignored it. It's just supposed to sort of set the stage and then get you a tutorial. That's really all it was, in my opinion.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going?
I mean, the real thing that's distracting me is I have to use mouse and keyboard for this, which is atrocious because my gamepad's not working.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him.
I just realized that, like, you coming here made these people come in on a Sunday, which is probably actually also, like, bad for them. The prologue? I thought it was almost exactly the same. They just, like, slipped in that one little section with the new character and the new grappling hook mechanic, and that was basically it. Which I think that they just needed to do that because...
I'll be sure to have a serious talk
like,
about the situation he's in.
Where that takes place in the game, it makes no sense for you to have not met the new character, and if, like, you don't meet the new character until that point, like, it would be really awkward. So just having her be there is probably necessary in some capacity. I thought it was going to show off the new mechanic, though, of, like, the team attacks that are in this version.
You the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it? School never changes.
Yeah, for some reason my controller's not working. I'm gonna have to go into the settings and putz around with it and figure out what's going on with that.
Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
I'm actually wondering whose point of view we're supposed to be getting for this, because, like...
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well,
she is like the least motivated teacher in existence, you know.
Oh, right. The
in some ways,
coming
anyway.
Up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem, and we'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true.
I always wonder during these scenes, like, whose point of view we're supposed to be getting.
It'd have to be my class.
It's probably Kawakami's technically, but, like, it's weird that we have her point of view on anything, honestly.
Traffic's not moving at all.
This is why you shouldn't take a car in Tokyo.
You're taking the train starting tomorrow.
It would literally be faster.
So, how was it? The school, I mean. Think you can manage? Do you even understand your situation?
Yeah, get a whole year of, like, battling weird spirit monster things, you know, earning thousands of dollars by, like, just opening strange briefcases in the other world, you know,
still,
usual.
You were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in. I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all
Okay, well, I guess actually taking the train would take longer today than normal, but, you know.
Another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month.
Interesting how the traffic going the other direction is completely just free going.
It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15. Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that good old Tokyo traffic that I remember. Okay, so this is the accident. Okay. I was getting the position of this cutscene like wrong. For some reason I thought this cutscene was like earlier on in the game. All I'm talking about was contextualized by having already seen this.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just
This is like an AI-generated like VTube news thing. It feels like.
Everything's linked. That's what
This is like the most wooden delivery of news I've ever heard. Then again, I didn't watch news in Japan. Maybe that's how they're supposed to actually deliver news there.
I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna
Okay.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
I don't know why, but in some ways I think Sei's character design looks more like a Clamp character than a like Atlas character.
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
All right.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time.
Honestly speaking, that is kind of a waste of time. It's weird that they couldn't just reorient you, to tell you to come into school an hour early or something like that, but...
I wasn't able to open the cafe today.
Oh, so he does work on... Yeah, I kind of thought he would.
Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
Here's your ankle, like, track or whatever.
Accident. 80 people were involved.
Sounded like people didn't die, though, so...
Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation. There's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is.
Oh man, we break so many laws during this game.
However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities.
If I recall correctly, that's how we save?
Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up, so do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops. You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, alright?
Classic, everyone tells you to go to sleep simulator game. Okay. like how the internal thoughts, like, for now. Yeah, this is a save game. Okay. Can I clean this up yet? I think this is actually activities that take time, and I can't do that until slightly later. Like how the tooltip is just like obey your instructions. It's like one step off your thing on the top right saying obey. Which, given the inspiration for the story and all that other stuff, that would not be inappropriate, really. Okay. Looks like I have to save through here, so I guess you keep the diary with you. I thought you put it down somewhere. Should I be doing all in the same slot? Probably fine. Norton, please go away. Alright. Why is there a tutorial button in that option menu? Alright. He leaves the TV on there?
Hey, it's me. Shh, have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura.
Didn't I get... Why would I not have given him my phone number?
Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me?
It's kind of funny because he didn't open up today at all now that I think about it. So he actually had that on since yesterday.
It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone. Either way, I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the...
Well, that answers that. Pretty sure he actually does end up, like, actually saving your phone. Wait. What? Oh. There we go. Do I relock the door, or is it just unlocked now? It's just unlocked now, okay. Many were wounded in the subway derailment. I did. I just don't remember him having it left on when he was gone. Like, I remember looking at it, but, like, I remember, I think, the Persona 3 one where you would have to turn it on and then watch it. The fridge in Persona 5 is not as funny as it is in Persona 4. The fridge in Persona 4 is, like, one of the better elements of that game. So far, I'm not really seeing anything different in the main game, because the deviations are going to be, like, when the new character pops in, which I have no idea when that's actually going to be. Need to go to Shibuya. Oh god, why? I actually really like Shibuya Station. It's got a lot to do. It's like... Well, I mean, he's saying that, but I've got Norton pop-ups, and I've deleted that like 7 times now, so, you know. And I did just reboot my laptop, which is why it's actually working again, but, you know. I think I go back to the Velvet Room now? No? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm imagining there's tons of changes. It's just, like, when they actually kick in is the question. There's already been one, but it was fairly minor. It was like a cameo appearance, almost. I hope they expanded Shinjuku Station to just make it even more hellish.
So, you're actually going to school, huh? Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in.
Curry?
What's that reaction for? Just eat it.
Curry's actually one of my favorite things to eat, but, like, it is a weird thing to eat for breakfast, I gotta say.
Thanks. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
I'm gonna get lost on the way. This is you sent me into like the most complicated train system in the world. All right.
Oh yeah, and flip this. Don't forget to do that for me, all right?
Okay.
Now you better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you get lost, country boy.
Given where you like are in the opening cutscene, it feels like you're not actually a country boy or anything like that. But their definition of like a country town is like 1 million people in the city or whatever. Like, you know, country bumpkin from a place with only like 2 million people. Okay, more accidents. Fantastic. Alright, I like listening to all the dialogue in these games, which is a terrible idea, because this game's like 1 million hours long already. But, why not make it like 2 million hours long? Alright, so, alright. They've let us skip most of Shinjuku Station so far, which, probably for the best at the end of the day. There's so many people crammed into this tiny car. I've been in this train before at this station. It is like this. There are people who will like push you into the train so that like they can cram more people in. Oh god, it's like bringing back flashbacks of like how you're in this tiny cramped amount of space with like 100 zillion other people, and it's 40 degrees with maximum humidity, and you just want to die. As a tourist, you very quickly learn, like, not to go anywhere near, like, peak business times. Oh no, wait, we don't start at Shibuya. We're at the transfer station. Oh no, this is Shibuya Station. I forgot, we don't start there. Oh god, oh no. I've never seen anyone look this identical in line for this train, though. That's a little bit different. Okay, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble, everybody. Okay, so there's the tickets, counters. I think that we go out that way. I just want to run around and check out other stuff first real quick. No. I do remember these ticket gates that lead, like, in all sorts of different directions. This is the booster juice. Am I planning on finishing the game? Yes, I am planning on finishing the game. Do I remember, like, how bad it is to play the Tartarus thing at the end there, the mementos? Yes. Am I going to still complete mementos? I guess so. Do I want to complete mementos? No. Oh god. This is the true like hard part of this game. Not the underground mall. This year. Look, it's only halfway through the year, so I've got a half a year to finish a game. It's, you know, Ginza line. Okay. You know, it's actually easy to finish this game. You just flub the question when you're in interrogation, then you're done. You know, you finish the game. Actually, through that ticket gate? Oh god. Okay. This will probably run... Well, I'm probably actually... I'm not impatient, so what I'm probably going to do is same with what I'm doing for Persona 3 Reload, which is wait for it to go on sale.
Did it say it was going to rain today?
Huh? It's raining outside?
Because as much as I like these games, and I have never actually been disappointed in one of the mainline Atlas JRPGs, I'm also patient. I'm willing to wait until it's on sale.
That reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me.
This is another case where, again, like, I'm never too sure whose point of views these are supposed to be, because technically this whole section is one massive extended flashback, so theoretically what you're seeing should be things that you can report on having seen. So my guess is that your social links tell you about this, or confidants, I guess, in this game, but
What'll it be?
it could also just be they didn't really think about it in that sort of complex way, and it's just, you know, don't think about it.
Yesterday's subway accident continues on today.
Because don't
As
think about it, I
various
think, is a
lines
valid
suffer
answer to a
delays
lot of the, like, weird, fussy technical questions I like to ask.
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
You're buying it day one, even though it's a gamble. I don't actually even think it's going to be a gamble necessarily. Their track record's solid enough, and there's no reason for me to think that they're not going to at least have made something decent. The only thing for me is, like, you know, I'm okay with just waiting until it's cheaper. I was able to avoid, like, Persona 5 spoilers, even though, like, literally the first, like, time I played it, I was able to figure out a bunch of the twists, like, really, really early on, because I watched, like, a lot of heist movies. The thing that I didn't get, this is kind of a spoiler for the game for anyone who hasn't watched this, but it won't make any sense to you. I didn't expect the last chapter of the game to just be Ghostbusters. Which, you know, that was a surprise to me. It's only a gamble because it's not Persona. I've actually bought a bunch of their sort of more esoteric games, and I actually kind of like those quite a lot too. But
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
oops.
Sure, thank you.
I'm not even, like, trying to skip or anything like that, because I know what the skip key is. I'm just literally, like, have my hand resting on my mouse. Which means I occasionally push, like, the mouse button.
Damn it! Screw that pervy teacher.
Pervy teacher?
What do you want? You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida? Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is,
You know,
the king of a
he
castle?
also looks... Kamoshida also looks like a character from a different series. He looks like he's from a Detective Conan sort of thing. Like, that gigantic square chin doesn't look like the same sort of style as the rest of their characters. The way they draw his eyes, it's kind of interesting.
No, I mean...
Alright, let's go get ourselves our pet cat.
Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right?
I guess that it is big enough of a school that he might not realize that I'm new there.
What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then.
That's probably what that
Never
2
seen
pin
you
is,
before,
actually. I just
though.
don't remember it.
Oh, you a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late.
You know, it's kind of funny to me that, like, all 3 of the people who become main cast members just completely don't have umbrellas.
My head hurt, damn it. I want to go home.
Okay, and flash forward back to the present.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents. You say that like it's none of your business. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
Don't think that these matter. I'm just gonna do this.
Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time?
You know, Umbrella's thing is certainly intentional.
Tell me everything.
I guess, yeah.
Truthfully.
You know, it's so that they can all meet up with each other and talk a little bit and, you know, have this moment, but, you know. I do still think it's a little bit funny. Because honestly, they could have given Ryuji an umbrella here.
We didn't come the wrong way, though.
That's the issue you have here?
This should be right. What's going on here? I guess we'll just...
You meant symbolically? Yeah. I'm not going to actually overthink about that too much symbolically, because you do get an umbrella, like, very shortly into the game. There is something different about the vanilla ending? No, I don't need any spoilers for that, because I can kind of predict where it's probably going to go. I just have to see where the changes go, and then I'll probably be able to figure it out. So, yeah, don't spoil it, but...
weird.
Is this our school?
It should be. It said Shujin on the gate.
I love how he's not like, no, what's wrong with you?
What's going on here? Out of service? Where'd we end up?
Gigantic
the sign
castle.
Was for the school, right?
Yeah.
Right? You saw it too.
They must have had some last-minute renovations since I was last year yesterday.
Jeez, you freaked me out. Who are you? You a student?
I like how stupid Ryuji is here.
Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something.
Yeah, they kind of changed quite a bit in, like, all of the remakes of other Persona games. Like, Golden's remake changes quite a bit.
What's going on?
Is he school staff?
Dude, I don't know. This shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run. Stop standing around and run.
No, you run. No, you run. No, you run.
Guys. You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're...
Take them away!
Yes, I have played Age of Wonders 4. I actually really like Age of Wonders 4. It's really hard to make Age of Wonders content, though, because it's so freeform that you can just sort of do whatever the hell you want. That actually makes it really difficult to make videos for it. I actually like it, though. I do think that Planetfall might be a slightly stronger title, though. It's hard to say, though, in that sense. I think that the restrictions in terms of what you can get in Planetfall made it a little bit stronger as a game, because you had more, like, distinct choices, and you ended up with a more unique feeling faction. To a certain extent, it feels like Age of Wonders, you kind of blend everything a little bit more together, because everyone's a little bit more capable of just taking whatever, so you end up taking basically everything. Doesn't mean I think it's bad, because like that ability to just try whatever you want is actually a strength as well, because you can make literally anything. Any idea that you have.
You alright? Yeah, more or less. Looks like this ain't no dream. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, let us out of here! I know there's someone out there!
This is detention for
Damn
being
it.
late to school.
Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set? The hell was that just now? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa!
The thing is, it's not a real person being tortured anyway, it's just a shadow or something like
You're
that.
shitting me, right?
Either that or someone else fell in here and they're getting tortured. One of the two.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Hey. Huh?
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
I don't know, I kind of find that line, like, that string of lines kind of funny.
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh? Wait, is that you, Kamoshida?
Who?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto. Are you trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh? And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Interesting that he doesn't, like, detect anything suspicious or strange or different about this at all. It's just like, oh yeah, this is,
Speak to a king. It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all.
Yeah. You'd think that, like, he'd notice that it's like, oh yeah, no, this guy looks a little bit different. There's something weird going on. But he's like, no, this is just normal.
You committed the crime of insulting me, the king. The punishment for that is death. It's time for an execution.
The way that they frame this is actually really funny, because you can't tell if he's wearing any underwear or anything like that. There you go.
God damn it.
It's actually really impressive that he's able to just knock over a shadow without any powers whatsoever, because usually that's not something that
I
works.
ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here.
Oh no, I needed those ribs.
Just go. Get out of here.
See, like, you're not even able to, like, budge these guys, but he was able to, like, tackle one down. That's actually really good.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go.
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution. Take this! Lily scum!
Taking, like, shots from, like, a boss monster encounter, just like it's, you know, actually really painful, but still, you know. Actually, it might be because of the difficulty, but I remember all the bosses in this game being very difficult.
Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now. What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me. Hold him there. After the peasant, it's his turn to die.
I kind of wonder why these, like, knights have, like, tiny legs.
No, I don't want to die.
Like, do they just never do leg day or something?
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
What's the matter? Are you simply going to watch?
This voice is the one that's like different from some of the other Persona games. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like Philemon.
A mistake then? Very well. I have heeded your resolve.
You don't need legs to ride horses. Have you ever tried riding a horse without legs? You do need legs to ride a horse.
Thou art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage. Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own, though thou be chained to hell itself.
Execute him! What was that?
I think it is supposed to be Arsene, but like you have to remember that they're not really.
That much? Fine.
That isn't actually Arsene or anything like that. They're all supposed to be like manifestations of the inner subconscious, or collective unconscious, which in this series is all the same source sort of thing. I actually don't know for sure because I don't remember the first two games very well. The first two games are kind of like difficult to get through in some ways. But they go through more of the like sort of cosmic struggle between like Nyarlathotep and Philemon. This looks so friggin' painful. That looks so painful. Because, like, all the personas are basically, like, manifestations of the collective unconscious, so are all the shadows. Same with the Velvet Room attendants. There are some interesting thematic things about like all the different ways that you evoke your persona in these games.
I am the rebel soul that resides within you.
Yeah, it's a Jungian psychology thing. It's something I actually know a decent amount about, but...
If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
Carl Jung referred to them by the name of personas. The idea that they're archetypes predates Carl Jung, and he would agree that it predates him. He didn't create that idea. So...
Very well.
But yeah, he's the one who sort of made it a psychological term.
Who the hell are you? Guards!
I like how they just get back up.
Start by killing that one! You'll learn the true strength of my men!
I actually think they look more intimidating as the knights as opposed to these guys, but, you know.
This power of mine is yours. Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content.
Okay. It's kind of interesting that they never have any Sherlock Holmes element in this, although I guess technically that's like a catchy, but
I'm not done.
I don't think these guys are gonna likely be weak to this. I can't imagine that they would. That doesn't seem like they would. Alright, let's just attack.
Too slow.
Do I want to try this? I don't think I've got... I do have an intel tab now. Why did I not have that earlier?
Next up.
Okay, do I just not have any of the actual information, or... I can't tell if it's because I don't have my controller. The amount of, like, damage I'm taking on just this. It'd be funny if you could actually get killed here, but I think that you're locked in on that one.
With this power.
Okay.
What? What was that just now?
You little...
Just keeps tackling all the shadows.
You mean this? Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
That would actually be really funny if, like, this was the last moment of this.
What was that just now? And your clothes. Whoa, it went back to normal.
It is actually weird that your clothes go back to normal here.
Bastards! God, this is effing nuts. Anyways, let's scram.
Usually when you're, like, in one of these sort of places, it just sticks that way.
Damn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape!
What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, like, I think all the Persona games except 3 are very centered around, like, Jungian psychology.
What was that?
Technically, Persona 3 is the only one that deviates because it's based around Freudian psychology, but...
Right.
Do we ever figure out who was making those weird screams, like, here? I don't think we ever do.
For real?
So do we go down the river, like, Hobbit style here?
Hey.
Problem is, I don't have, like, camera rotation here. So I can't really see what I'm doing. Also, the map is not doing me any favors here by showing me, like, absolutely nothing. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this side here, see if there's... How can he not get across there? Hmm. Somehow just teleports over here? Okay.
Whoa! What's up? Yeesh, can we really get across this? On the other hand, there's nowhere else we can... Whoa!
Okay, I guess they just never had, like, animations of him doing that, so that's why... Oh, no. Yeah, they don't have animations of him doing that, so he just teleports. Okay. God. Okay.
No way, man. Hey.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Is there a switch for this thing, I think?
Damn it.
So what we're looking for, I think... Oh, no, this. Okay.
Whoa.
Again, probably an excuse for him to not, like, be directly behind us and to teleport in later. That's fine, though. Alright. I saw a distortion here. It's like wavy elements of the screen here.
Whoa! Damn it.
Okay, so can't go that way.
Oh. And again.
Nope. Okay. Thought I could interact with that, but apparently not. Specifics of puzzles I'm gonna never remember. Oh man, lack of camera rotation. I'm surprised we haven't met Morgana now. I thought we met Morgana by now. I'm pretty sure those are shadows. I don't think those are real people.
What the hell?
It's a shame you can't talk to these people.
Damn it. What the hell?
Hey!
There we go. Okay.
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! Look, the key's right there!
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out!
The most offensive thing to say to Morgana.
Say that again and I'll make you regret it.
They're catching up. Shit, there's still no syrup. How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you too! Want to know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right? I never go back on my word.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
I can't remember if you got an explanation for why Morgana's in here.
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
All right.
It's fourth period already. Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle.
Lack of motivation for the win yet again.
What did I do to deserve this?
Well, guess we just gotta follow it. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm lowering the bridge. You, frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here. Try
Not really.
checking around the mouth of this statue, okay?
God, that's such a weird.
How are we supposed to notice?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still. Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go. Come!
You got one of those things too?
I wonder why they decided that, like, Zoro's supposed to have, like, gigantic abs and, like, pecs and stuff like that. Biceps. I really don't think this guy's gonna be weak to...
Looks like it's not about capturing us anymore. I'll back you up. So fight like your life...
I've got, like, no hit points left, so it probably is, like that. No items available. Cool. Great. Let's not use Cleave.
This is... Zoro, show your might! Strike at at an enemy's weak. That's the most basic of...
Yeah, well, the thing is, I have to know whether they're weak to me or not, and I don't think these guys are weak to darkness. Why would you do the damned guy? Alright. Let's try it. I have no suspicion that this is gonna work against this guy. Yeah, it's not. I wonder if... I don't remember this having... requiring me to go into the options to make it so that I can use, teammate actions, but... I think he just automatically goes like this for the first little bit here. And then I'll be able to, like, assume control later.
Oh!
It is not.
Whoa!
Yeah, so the thing is, like, your persona is your mask, so I kind of feel like it's symbolically you taking off your mask and, like, throwing it at someone. So for that moment, you're, like, yourself, but your mask is out to fight, I guess.
Hey.
I was wondering if it was later, or if, like, yeah, I had that now, because, like, I don't remember them automatically controlling themselves, but... That's probably just something that's, like, during the sort of earlier tutorial-y sections. Hey, medicine. I won't have to die now, thank goodness. Thankfully he cast Dia on me, so I'm okay right now. So let's do the loot hoarding goblin thing and just save all of our... But this one's yellow. It's gotta be... This one's gotta be a special one. See? Look. It's different. On the map.
Hold on a sec.
Is that a real person?
I feel like I've seen what this dude's wearing before. Ah, damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Come on, let's go!
Hold on, damn it!
What is it? We need...
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now? Besides, they're...
There!
Yeah, they're shadows. They're not real people. Except for the ones that are real people.
You should have listened to me!
Eh, it's across the bridge that we were going to go across anyway.
I'm glad you stick to your guns.
I don't have my guns yet.
Looks like it's raring to go too.
Pixie? I feel like the Pixie, like, the character model for Pixie is, like, so old school for the series. Instead of being, like, one of the newer, more modernized ones, it's just, like, very Persona 1 compared to a lot of the other character designs. I don't know why. I feel like some of the character models, or some of the Persona models, haven't changed at all, like, in all the time they've existed. Just, like, up-res. That gun is a damage type? Yeah.
Hold on, we can't...
You really don't get it. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to...
Damn it!
I'm actually kind of surprised Ryuji did abandon that fellow without the explanation. The only thing about the gun damage type is I do kind of wish there were more spells that did gun damage.
We're here.
But that would sort of negate the limited ammo pool sort of thing, so...
It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
Hey, wait up!
I kind of like that Morgana's like little walk cycle has those little clouds that come up behind him.
Windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics. That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
I like how Morgana just immediately assumes that we're like amateur thieves or whatever.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a one, and a... Ah! Ow. Seriously, we're finally getting out of here.
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going!
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways. You've got manners. Be careful on your way.
Alright. I also like that Morgana doesn't get an actual gun.
Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Okay.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
What a message.
Huh? Returned? Does that mean we got away?
Probably. Just in another layer of, like, mementos.
What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat? What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting class?
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school and we ended up at this weird castle.
What? Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
He was believing.
Don't lie like that. Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
Yeah, he's definitely on cocaine, officer. Better take him in for some tests.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about
He's dropping the acid, officer. Take him away.
If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on. That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for real? Fine, I'm going.
I like how one of those cops is just, like, on his feet and the other one is, like, on a bike. Makes you wonder if, like, the guy who's on the bike just is riding really slowly or if the other guy's walking really fast.
Sainijima. That reminds me. Better to leave it be for now.
I kind of thought that guy was going to end up being more important than he was. He was kind of important in the plot, but I thought he was going to be more important.
For real? I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
The damn cop snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me!
Do you really want to be expelled? In any case, you'll have to explain yourself. Follow me.
What? This is bullshit!
Come now. I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
I'd be more curious if I were them, like, why these people bothered to show up at all. It's like, what's the point of showing up to school at the moment school is out? Why would you even bother?
Have we met? That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal, but cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
You overlook more now.
At any rate, hurry up and...
Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
Wonder what that yellow thing around his neck is. I know the other thing's like a stopwatch for like timing people or whatever, but like a whistle maybe? Probably a whistle.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose?
It's weird that she's doubtful about that, given the other stuff that she does already know happens, but you know.
I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target him? That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Magical talking cat told me to. Alright. Faculty office, let's talk to you. Hello. They don't say anything. Hello. Hi. Apparently we don't like the bread. Fantastic. The school is huge compared to, like, Persona 4's, for example. Massive. Trying to remember how to get around this place is also a nightmare when I cannot rotate the camera because I'm using mouse and keyboard. And really, really wish that mouse and keyboard was not a thing for this game, and that my controller worked for some reason. Okay. Is it the third floor? Probably third floor. Should be on this floor. Is it in 2D? What? Everyone's scared of me. As they should be.
He did something bad.
I thought all of the doors were labeled yellow as the ones that I could actually enter into. As opposed to like the ones I can't enter, which are... Alright, let's... Yeah, should be on this floor. Am I wrong about the types of doors that I can enter? Probably. Yeah, weird that that's like that.
Oh, unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself? How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late.
I should have just told them I got, like, lost in the train station and ended up in, like, some other prefecture.
Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun. Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
Alright.
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
School loves its rumors, jeez.
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Definitely.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
Nice to meet you.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it...
I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So... Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Alright, I forgot there's already a Yuki in this game.
Lies.
I think I forgot about that the first time I did this.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
You're on that side of the room.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
Okay. Problem here is I have to get going pretty soon.
What's wrong? Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black, either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto. A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star.
That character design for the principal always seemed like the weirdest choice for me.
Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Okay. So, let's see if I can save, because I kind of have to get going. Yep, okay, I can. So I'll be back at this on Wednesday. There's things I forget already, but, from the first time I played this, but generally speaking, I think nothing's changed really so far, so we'll see when the changes kick in. In any event, I have to get going. I'll see you guys later.